Our next interview is with New York manager Johnny McGeeney, who goes down in history as the first manager to lead the county to a win in the Connacht Senior Football Championship. Johnny, first of all, congratulations. How do you feel?
Feel tired? No. Feel great. Probably very emotional for a lot of people there that come on to the pitch, but I'm physically drained. They're talking about going for drink here for 2 or 3 days. I don't know if I have it in me, but I'm delighted. I really am delighted for everyone involved with New York. This 20 years, or was it 99 since 24 years? It's been a long time.
1999, the first time they played in Connacht Championship, yeah. And you were, as we said the other night, you've played a couple of times as a player.
Yeah, well, I was here. I don't know how much I played, but I was here, yeah. It's something. You know, it's strange when you get here. You always see people saying, "Oh, sure, it's New York. It changes." You know, when you come here and you start getting involved with the underage, and you can see the lads coming up. It's, you know, I love New York. Like, people would say, "Oh, if it was Armagh, I'm living in New York. My kids are in New York. My wife's in New York. I'm New York." You know, so yeah. I'm delighted for everyone involved.
The penalty shootout there, I was over in the line, I was behind all the lads were standing up in a line, and I had a little glance back and you were sitting down. I don't even know if you saw the penalties, but you set your head down and it had a look to me as if there's nothing you can do. And was that exactly what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I couldn't take any more, to be honest, and I had to sit down, and I didn't watch them, to be honest. But when I seen the boys in front cheering and then not cheering, I didn't know. But one of the officials actually come over to me, but Brozzy was still taking a penalty, congratulating me. So I didn't know if he took the kick or what. But no, I didn't watch them. Yeah, the work was done, and Mike Brosnan actually said he didn't want to take a picture, or he didn't want to take a penalty, and he did. She's from Leitrim too. Yeah, no, listen, I'm delighted. I'm delighted for everyone. I'm delighted for the county board, just everyone.
Talk me through the match, Johnny. The first half, Leitrim were kind of on top for its first 20 minutes. You seemed to get your rhythm then. They had about 2 goal chances, but they missed them. You stayed in touch and you went up a point into half time. What was going through your mind at half time and then going into the second half?
Yeah, well, at half time I actually said to the boys, I think Leitrim had 3, nearly one-on-one chances of goal, and years gone by, if they went in, the game was over. And I just knew we had this resilience about us that whatever happened, whatever we were faced with, we were gonna, I remember Johnny Glynn telling me 3 months ago that we were going to win on penalties because some lady at home told him, and that's 3 months ago. So I don't know if it's written in the stars or what, but I went along with that, and I can't say nothing now.
And the people that came onto the pitch, the stream of people, I didn't even know that there was that many people in the stand. There was grown people in tears here. The impact this is going to have, it's so significant.
Yeah, well, it means it's massive. It's massive for everyone. And it's no disrespect to Leitrim or the Sligos. You've Mayo coming, you've Galway coming, and then Roscommon. You're not going to. You're not going to put it up with Division 1 teams. Yeah. You'll try, but you don't have the league, so you have to be realistic and you have to put in the hard work. When you do see a Division 4 or Division 3 team coming, like Sligo last year, I thought we put it up to them very well, but then they seem to have one more. I knew they would with Tony Mack. Tony Mack's, he was in my rival club growing up, and he was always that bit older, and you'd admire himself. And John actually took us to a championship at home, so if they listened to what that man's bringing them, you could see the day they were flying again in London. Yeah. So.
But you could do another giant killing in a couple of weeks' time when you go home and face off against Sligo.
Michael, I'll be honest with you. I'll enjoy tonight, and I'll enjoy Monday and Tuesday, and anything from here is a bonus. It honestly is. We never look past today. I know people say, "Oh, there's Connacht final." You have to be realistic. This Leitrim come into the unknown. They didn't know what was going to happen. They were here on a Saturday. It was backs to the wall for them, if you're calling a spade. But next week it's going to be or 2 weeks it's going to be the opposite for us travelling over. So I just hope we represent the county well and families well, and just
to give you some background on yourself, Johnny. How long are you living out here? When did you first move out to America?
So I moved out I came out first to play with Armagh in 2010 with my brother. He moved out here and we'd be fairly close. So I come out as a sanction. And then John Mack actually took my local team over, which would be unheard of, a crossman taking over Cullaville. So I went back for that year to play with him. Yeah. And so from after that, we won the championship on a Sunday, and I was here on a Monday. And then I flew back and forward for the Ulster. Yeah. So I've been here ever since.
Yeah. And you played as well, and then you started getting involved with the underage here, didn't you? Did you do the Féile team, or was it the World Games team?
I done Féile, World Games, development. Joan asked me probably 5 or 6, maybe more, probably 7 or 8 years ago to get involved in development, which I did because I was with Barnabas. There was a boy, Eddie Gowan, I was doing work on a job one day. I was only here, I'd say 2 or 3 weeks, and he said would I give him a hand with the under 10s. And I said I would, and I went to the training, and there was no sign of Eddie, and I was involved with Barnabas there and then, so I've been there since.
Must have been extra special then, seeing Mikey Brosnan, and you're close to his father as well with Barnabas. You've had history winning back-to-backs. It was almost as if it was ride or over stuff. I said that to Johnny earlier. It was just written in the stars.
Yeah. So, someone made a comment through another person about the 3 Americans starting, and Mikey, Shane and Jamie were probably the 3 first names on the team. You know, they gave you everything. They're playing here since they're no age. So I just knew if Shane Brosnan got a good start, we were winning. And I think he scored our first point, maybe second point.
Do you think this will kind of rally New York people around together now for the New York team, even though like everyone seemed to be behind you tonight? The crowd was wild.
Yeah, well, I think, to be honest, from when I came here to now, you know, the kids that I actually had at U10s are, you know, some of them played in the college team they were at home and won the college, you know, so it's raising, like the kids are raising, so I think all the parents follow them, so it is going to become bigger and bigger. It's just about how it happens at home, whether it be Talton Cup or what way it goes, you know, but I think the support will definitely be, it'll keep coming.
Okay. Congrats, John.
We're going to Clark's, right?
What?
Tell Seamus we're going to Clark's.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more post-match interviews, and there's a full match report on the LongHaulPodcast.com. These post-match interviews are being brought to you by the Laura Dorgan Fitness app. Get on top of your fitness and nutrition this summer by emailing lauradorganfitness@gmail.com or visit lauradorganfitness.com to find out more.